What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome to Into the Restless Ruins, the demo. This game is coming out, I believe, next month. I don't think it has an actual release date yet. Anyway, what is this? This is a roguelike deck builder where you build a dungeon, but the dungeon you build, as you build it, will increase your stats. But you also have to be mindful of how you build the dungeon, because you're actually the player or adventurer or whatever that has to go through the dungeon you constructed. It'll make sense as we're playing. But yeah, I did one run a little bit ago. It took me like 16 minutes, so this isn't going to be an overly long video or anything. But I thought it was really neat. It was very, very cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this with a new run. We've only got one available area, and this is based on, I believe, Scottish folklore and myth and stuff like that. So let's go to Orisdale, which, Eorisdale? I don't know. There's a lot of, you could see, like, there's a lot of different things that are obviously Scottish, yeah, I'm gonna mess up the pronunciation for. They've got one enemy in this, which I really like its name. It's called a frog, and it's a frog. I really like it. So anyway, okay, here we go. We've got our cards that we can choose from here. These are our little pathways that we have to connect. Now, if you look on the map here, you'll see these little fog areas. There's one here, and one here. Those are going to be different rooms, which are going to contain, little points of interest and things like that. But what we're looking for to discover is a room which contains a seal. And when you activate a seal, you can see at the top of the screen here, there's like a little wall or something over there with some, little particle effects. When you activate the seal, it'll drop that wall, and we'll have to continue, up through the dungeon to get to the boss. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. What are we dealing with here? We're dealing with connecting rooms in the hopes that we will go to the little fog rooms. Now, you'll see some of these rooms have various benefits to them, like the Faded Grove here. If we connect that, that will give us extra max HP, and it'll give us a heal that will refresh every night. So there's some strategy involved with how you want to actually set your things up, like a campfire, for instance. That'll give us extra time on our torch, so you do have a finite amount of time to explore the dungeon, so you have to be a little bit mindful of how you're doing your pathing. You don't want to have too convoluted of a path, otherwise it'll take you too long to get, from one end of the dungeon to the end. So we want to be a little bit careful about that. So like a campfire, for instance. This will give us extra bonus time, but it'll also refill our torch if we get to the room and interact with it. So there's not a whole lot of point to putting a campfire early on in your run, unless you want to do like some farming or something towards the end of your run, because the way that the actual adventuring portion of this, after we've built all our rooms and stuff, is you have to get back to the entrance portal that you started it. So you kind of have to do two trips. You have to go to your trip to your end destination, and then you got to go all the way back to the beginning. So anyway, it'll make sense as we get into this. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go with an armory. Pretty close up here. I would like to put it here, but that's not really giving us a great avenue of ingress here. I could do that, and that'll connect. So that's good. As far as the campfire is concerned, we can link it up this way, but I don't really want to do that just yet. I would like to link from, like, say, this fog room right here up to this one, potentially. But, yeah, we could do this. Yeah, so that way we have connections on this right-hand path to both of these fog rooms, and chances are our seal is going to be in one of these rooms. So that's all good. I've got one more build point. You can see those on the left-hand side here, where it says build points. You can see the value of all the cards as well. We could put a Faded Grove. That's a heal, which could be useful. Okay, so that's connected everything. You can also redraw your cards. You've got a certain amount of those. But anyway, let's go ahead and begin the harvest. So, Your character will automatically attack, so you don't have to worry too much about that. You can modify certain attacks as you, progress. Okay, so that was just some favour. So favour is like that little wispy blue stuff that you get from killing enemies or going to certain objectives. That's effectively your experience for your run. And then whenever you level up, you can get the choice of a new card. I think I'm going to go with the Armory. Very good. This will get more... Okay, and this right here, this is a relic. That's a currency that you can use at certain NPCs and stuff like that. Okay, we found our seal. Bam! Okay. So that's our main objective for this first night done. Now we gotta hurry our way back. So every time you do one of these seals, the game will spawn like it says right there, a horde is approaching. So you gotta be a little bit careful how you're doing these things. Let's go with the observatory. Not too bad. Okay, we gotta deal with all this. I would like to find a secondary weapon when possible. That would be lovely. We're running out of time. So you can see our little torch icon is below our HP. It's that orange bar. Workshop. Quality of tools look poor. Oh no. Draw a card. Rooms and corridors drawn cost -1 BP. Let's go with that. So, you can see a little orange bar there. That is our torch meter. Effectively how long we can spend in the dungeon. Farming, looking for things, stuff like that. So I could actually heal real quick. You get a refresh on all those uses every night, so you might as well use them if you get the chance. So let's go ahead and do this. Draw again. So this guy right here, the Bountiful Deck, makes it so that everything, I believe, is free. Yeah. Or every card played draws a card for one night. Oh wait, no, that's a different one. Sorry. The other one I had before made it so everything cost less, but we didn't get that. That's okay, though. Okay, so now that we've broken the seal, we now have access to all these rooms. We got to start working our way up this way. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and put this here. The observatory will not be what we want. The campfire will be. That'll be good. Faded Grove, extra HP could always be nice. We've got these like little floating stones here, so we can't actually build on some of these things, but that's okay. You know what? We could do a grove here, and can't really do much with that, unfortunately. Could do that, but I'd like to get up to this room here. So let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll use this room to link off to these sides. So we got a pretty straight path going right now. Not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to Bountiful Deck. There's not really much point in me using it right now. We'll stop by the armory first on our way through, and then we'll work our way through here. Get to the campfire relatively quickly, and continue on our path. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that little bit of a damage boost from the armory. Again, you can use these every night, so don't think you can only use it one time. It would behoove us to use it. Get more of these. There's a certain NPC you're looking for. I believe it's called the Hen Mother. Oh, great. Here's our next seal. That was pretty quick. So all the other rooms are just going to be bonuses for us if we can get to them. That'll be nice. I would like another weapon. Still at full HP. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, so those are just relics. That's not entirely necessary. There's the Hen Mother. Okay. Glimmer Chasm. Enemies drop 20% more Glimmer. Again, Glimmer is your XP. I think we're going to go with that. I unlocked this after I did my first run, so this won't be available to you on your first run. But anyway, Hen Wife, not Hen Mother. This is how you can upgrade your cards. With that currency, what's this do? This adds one more entrance/exit, and also you get more Glimmer. Let's go with that. Nice. And then this makes it a 4-way. Extra healing and extra max HP. Increases your damage, and you can swap your weapon. I don't really know how the swapping weapon thing works. Getting an upgrade to my campfire would be nice, too. Yeah, let's do the campfire upgrade. It costs 2 BP to use, but I think it's worth it. Alright, now we gotta get back to the start. Very careful. So if you don't get back to the start, you will start to take damage due to the darkness, so you gotta be a little bit careful about that. So you kind of need to keep track of where you're going. So if you get lost easy in games, you might have some trouble. Okay, Arsenal. Swap your weapon. I don't think we have a weapon, so I don't know if that's entirely necessary, actually. Iron Forge, +1 BP. I'm pretty down for that. Then we can use the rest of our time to just kind of farm up kills and get a little bit of experience. It's not too bad. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of charming so far. This game, kind of appreciating, you know, what they've got going. Alright, let's exit. Should we use our bountiful deck card this time? We've got 2 of them. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so some of these things I would like to use. The Iron Forge and the Glimmer Chasm are probably what I'm going to use. Glimmer Chasm just because, you know, more. This hooks up pretty well. Or I could start working towards this kind of a room. You know what? Let's go over there. Then... Let's go ahead and redraw the hallway here. Workshop. Draws a card. Rooms and corridors drawn. Cost 1 less BP. That could work. Then we could work our way up to this entrance here. Okay. Unfortunately, that was a campfire plus. If it was a 1 BP card, I could have actually placed it, but it's fine. Okay, so we'll work our way up here. I think I'll skip the armory this time, just to save a little bit of time. But yeah, it's kind of charming. Refill the fire. Try not to take a million damage where possible. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's okay. I don't know if you can get anything from like those boxes and stuff you can break. Taking a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Signpost. Change sign direction. I don't really know what that does. Iron Forge, though. Might as well heal. Probably a good idea. Suppose I could have saved the campfire for the return trip. But it's okay. Alright, we made it back. Very good. Anybody else? Nobody else? Okay, that's fine. Very good, very good. Alright, observatory could be nice. But we might as well just work our way towards the boss. It's kind of a shame I didn't end up getting a new weapon. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go with that. That. And, I don't know, I guess an observatory? Sure, why not? And, yeah. That kind of works. We'll work our way towards that last little bit there. This is going to be a long path to traverse, though. So I think I'll save the campfire for later. Taking damage by rushing a little bit. Got plenty of heals. Ah, we didn't get a weapon. That's too bad. That's going to make the boss a little bit difficult. But that's okay. Sure, we'll be fine. And so I'll take a hallway. That's fine. What do these upgrade to? Just an extra forge. Oh, double observatory. Yeah. Give me an upgrade to that. And then... Sure, why not? Oh, look at you. Cool. Alright, let's work our way back. Full HP. Nope, never mind, not anymore. Alright. Yeah, having the torch refill on the way back is a little bit nice. It's just kind of a nice little buffer. I gotta say, though, the music is a little weird. It doesn't really fit the tone, I gotta say. I like it, but yeah, it doesn't really fit the tone. That's okay, though. That's fine. I don't think we'll be able to kill enough to get our next favor. That's unfortunate. Alright, so... I didn't really get, like, the thing that I wanted, unfortunately. That hooks us up to the boss arena. Guess having a heal over here would be a good idea. Not like we're going to have an opportunity to use it in the fight or anything, but... That's fine. We'll just put down all the cards I can. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, so once we get to our boss, we'll be able to... you know, I'm just going to use this now. Once we get to the boss, we won't have to worry too much about our torch and time and stuff like that. Sure. Doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a reason to destroy these things. I don't think we get Glimour or anything from them. So that's fine. Oh, okay, so that's just extra BP. Not super useful for us. I'm at full HP, so good to go on that. Okay. Deal with you. No. Smack him. Smack him. Yeah, when I was doing this before, I ended up having a secondary weapon, a bow. It was destroying this guy. It was really good. Fortunately, we do not have a bow this time, though. And we got him. Easy peasy. Ta-da! 15 minutes, 27 seconds. That was a minute faster than my first run. Way to go, us. Yay. So close. Alright, so yeah. You can see a compendium after your first run when you get your first level up. I believe you need like 600 points for that. That shows you your creatures that you've encountered. Stuff like that. Cantrips. That's your things that you can do, which I haven't really done anything with that yet, so I don't really know all about that. Weapons, like I said, I got the bow before, but that's all I've seen. And then you can see your various stats. But yeah, that is Into the Restless Ruins, a game that looks like it has promise. I'm looking forward to it. Probably going to be picking it up. Maybe I'll do a few episodes on it. It all kind of depends. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked it, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.